the average human can only really accomplish one or two, maybe even three great things a day. So it's not about, it's not about um, trying to do as much as possible. That's not productivity. It's about doing the right things well. We are back. My good friends, we are live for the second time. Actually, this is my third third time going live here, and the first two times went off without a hitch. And I had no idea that if you're doing a live and people call, it will interrupt the live. And so I just started my my life with you guys, and then someone called. I was into a really great conversation, and so I'm gonna have to start over. It's okay. It's morning time. I'm here with you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I'm Alfonso Cuadra. For those of you that have subscribed to me, thank you so much for subscribing. You guys are amazing. If you have subscribed and you haven't hit the notification whenever I do a video, please do so. And if you're just joining me today, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for showing up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification to be notified the next time I'm doing a video. I would very much appreciate it. Hey guys, it's free. It's free. I'm going to be providing value. I'm here to provide value. We're gonna talk real estate. We're gonna talk entrepreneurship. We're gonna talk leadership. We're gonna talk communications. I want to transfer 20 plus years, actually 25 years in business, 20 plus years in real estate to you for free. And that's what I want to be known for. I want to be known for providing value in this world. So thank you very much. I am here for you and for you only. I want to make sure that you get value out of this video. And today, we're going to be talking about productivity hacks. What are the things that I'm doing in my life that are making my life more productive, and what can you take out of this video to make your life more productive? And so I'm ready to go. I was ready the first time before someone called. We had this great conversation going. I talked about my water. I talked about the power of water and how I have a video on how to lose weight. In fact, lose 25 pounds in 25 days without any effort, exercise, or dieting, right on my channel. Go to Alfonso's Life Hacks and you'll see the power of water. I'm going to take another sip. I see we got someone live here. Hopefully they weren't on the last one. We had a few people on the last one, and unfortunately we weren't able to to finish it. We actually just got started and someone called, but now I learned my lesson. I have my phone on airplane mode, so now we can have uninterrupted time together. And I also talked about my love of coffee. If you love coffee, please comment down below. I want to hear how many cups you have per day. I try not to drink any coffee in the afternoon. It will keep me up, but in the morning, no holds barred. I'm going to have as many as I can. I think this is number 4. I love my coffee. So, today we're going to talk about productivity. Now, these are some of the things that I'm learning in my life, and I'm so happy to share them with you. Anybody watching this video right now, I will appreciate that you share with me some of your productivity hacks. What are the strategies that you are using in your life in order to be more productive? Please comment down below. If you like this video, please, hit the like button. If you dislike this video, please hit the dislike button. If you find value here, share it with your friends. Share it on your social media. I haven't yet figured out, how to get the videos to go viral. I'm pretty much just organic, and I'm so impressed of what's happened in the past year since March, since I started to really be on here more often. Creating videos and content, and seeing 1,000+ subscribers. Views. My average video gets like 500 views, 600 views. To me, that's like really amazing. And I know I'm providing value for people, and now I feel that it's my responsibility to come on here as much as possible. So you'll see me more, especially now that I figured out this live thing on YouTube. I want to try to come on here about 4 times a week, and just give you little insights in my life. And if you can get something out of it, great. If you can share it with someone and they get something out of it, even better. And ultimately, that's what I want to be remembered for. So, if you have any ideas for future videos that I should make, comment down below. I want to hear. I read all my comments. If you have anything to add to this video that I could do in a future video, I am all ears. And in fact, I am a professional student. I'm always learning. I don't know everything. I'm just like you. We're on this journey together. So, what did we want to talk about? Productivity hacks. I'm a big student of this subject matter. I've read many books, and what I discovered was that in all of those books that I read, it talks about achieving more within a time frame, like time management. And so for me, I never resonated with that. I just feel that the average human can only really accomplish 1 or 2, maybe even 3 great things a day. So it's not about, trying to do as much as possible. That's not productivity. It's about doing the right things well, going deep, hyper focusing on the things that you want to do and that are going to impact your life. And so for me, it always starts with setting and creating the environment. If I wanted to lose weight and I needed to stay away from junk food, I get rid of all the junk food in the house. And this is just me, and maybe you can comment down below, tell me if you're the same way. I can't help myself. And so if I'm going to be extremely productive, I need to create the environment for me to be successful. I can't be productive watching Netflix. I can't be productive with a bunch of papers on my desk, being disorganized, because I can't help myself, and I'm going to go down the black hole of other things that have nothing to do with what I'm supposed to be doing. And so, number 1 is keeping, and I'm going to make a list. Actually, I'm going to use the flip chart right now. Let me just give me a moment. If you're just joining me, thank you so much. If you do find value here, let me just I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit. If you do find value here, you know what? Share with your friends. This is free. All I want to do is create share my life journey with you. I've been doing this for 25+ years. Built several different companies. Right now we're currently operating 11 different companies. I have a real estate portfolio all across Canada. I can't say I'm the most productive person in the world, but there's certain things that I do that help me. And so number 1 is creating that environment, setting that environment. For me, I need to have a clear desk. Now, I am a stacker. I'll admit it. It may be good, it may not be good, but I do love to stack papers and put them in a corner or whatever. But as long as my desk is clear and I have a clear understanding of what I'm supposed to accomplish that day, and those papers are in front of me, I can work on it. Now, I'm the type of person that I can be more productive if I have an audiobook in the background, if I have a podcast in the background, and I know this, so I'm going to create the environment before I enter my office and sit down. I'm going to create the environment for me to be successful, and so that would be number one. Number two, and this started for me last year in 2019, I took email off of my phone. And so the only time I'm going to be able to check my email is when I come to the office and I sit down, I open up the desktop, and I go into my email. Moving further into 2021, I'm going to have two specific times that I'm going to check my email. So I'm going to check it in the morning and check it in the afternoon, and that will be it. You know, I have to create the environment. I'm just not strong enough to have email on my phone and not check it. Some people are. You guys are probably stronger than I am. But you know, if I have email on my phone, I'm going to check it. If I'm at home and I want to be present with my family, and I go down a black hole of checking my emails. I remember I used to do this every morning, check my emails, and I would answer all these emails, before I even get out of bed. This is not healthy for me, okay? Now, what I'm sharing with you are just my opinions, and they're my productivity hacks. You might have different ways of doing things, but what I would do is try it. Try taking email off your phone, and only have a designated time when you go and check email. Here's number three. Number three is I hired full-time person for social media. Okay, now I'll tell you something. We all understand the power and importance of being on social media. It's so important, and it's so important that you maintain, that you're consistent, that you show up consistently with the same message. The problem is, if I'm on social media all day, when am I going to get any work done? And so I've limited my social media to very few things where I personally post. Maybe I'll go on my own personal Facebook and type, maybe write a message with a little photo. Go on Instagram, drop a photo, something that I'm doing at the moment, and that's it. Maybe I'll jump on a little TikTok. Maybe I'll do a little dance or something on TikTok. By the way, if you haven't added me on TikTok yet, I would suggest you do so. But that's about it. I keep it tight. I keep it to maybe half an hour to 45 minutes a day. I have a designated time that I do this, and I go and do it all at one time. In and out. That's it. That's all. And then I have a dedicated person that's posting. We have 11 different companies. They're posting on every company. They're being consistent. Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook pages, business pages, groups. Everything gets maintained, but I've hired someone that is dedicated for that. Now, some of you may be saying to yourselves, wait a minute, I can't afford to hire someone. I think you can't afford not to. How much is your time worth? Right? And so if someone else could be in charge of that social media, you now have the time to operate and make money, right? We're talking about making serious money. But this is a necessity. Can you afford not to hire an accountant? Can you afford not to hire a plumber when the water bursts? This is a necessity. And so what I'm saying, for me, as a hack, I've hired a full-time person on that. Here's another thing. Here's number 4. And this is something that I'm about to do right now, because we're getting the iPhone 12, the new iPhone, and I have this perfectly good iPhone right here. And so on my new iPhone, so this iPhone here that I'm filming this live video on, I'm going to call it my distraction phone. Okay? And so, by the way, I've cleaned up my phone. There's no emails or no anything, but I do have Instagram, Snapchat, and I do have TikTok and Facebook on this phone, and YouTube. My new phone will have nothing. It's only going to have business stuff, things that are relevant. This phone that we're on right now, that has, remember, I took off Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, all that other stuff. I took it off my phone, and somebody else is operating that. Now, the Snapchat, the things that I'm going to do, I'm not going to do them from home, and I'm going to leave my distraction phone at the office. I'm not going to touch my distraction phone until I sit down right here in my office, and I'm going to dedicate 20 minutes to my distraction phone. That way, my other phone, there's no email on it. I might get a separate email, new email, that I can talk to my, some of my like high level people in my life. For example, I want to be able to, if any one of my managers or operators or accountant need to get a hold of me, there's a separate email just for something important. And I'm playing with this. I may or may not do it, because right now, going on the email, just checking my email at work, it's working just fine. My phone, of course, text. I will have access to text. That's something that it comes with the phone. But I'm not going to have any social media apps on that phone. I'm going to have a distraction phone, so I have two different phones. I have a phone that you know what? It's the morning time. I can sit here with you, take a few minutes and be distracted, and drink my coffee, and I'm happy, right? And I can do that from here. I don't have to do it from home. I don't have to bring all of that stuff home. Now, people always ask me, isn't you not doing work at home counterproductive? Because you could achieve some things at home, send a quick email, and I have to tell you, I go back to number one, creating the environment. Unfortunately, I'm not strong enough, right? I send an email turns into 2 to 3 to 4. I'm on Facebook. You know what? That turns into, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. TikTok one day, I remember being on TikTok, an hour went by. I'm like, well, geez, I'm watching all these people's videos. They're doing a crazy dances and stuff, and it's amusing, but I didn't get anything done. And so it's fine to watch TikTok videos. It's fine to get on Facebook and see what's going on with your friends and family, but it needs to be organized, and I have to create the environment for me to be successful. And so I might have a separate email where it's just high-level people, and then an email for everything else. So that's number 5. Number 6, I don't go to bed, so don't go to bed with phone. Oh, running out of ink there, but that's fine. I don't go to bed with my phone. I actually, at 9 p.m. or 9:30 p.m., I actually leave the phone in the living room. And so what happens is I leave it there, and I go to bed, and whether if I can't sleep or whatever, I just grab a book or whatever. I fall asleep. I wake up in the morning, and my phone is in the living room. The first thing that I do my breathing. I read. I'll drink water. I'll do everything that I have to do. I have my whole morning ritual, and we'll do a whole video on this. Please come back and join us again when I'll show you my morning ritual. But I don't touch my phone at all. Now, if it was in my bedroom, I would actually I couldn't help myself. I used to put the phone beside the bed, and first thing in the morning, bam! I couldn't help myself. So I actually leave it in the living room charging, and then once I'm ready, I'll actually go ahead and open up that phone. It's usually when I'm walking out of the house, okay? And so, I don't go to bed with my phone. That's another productivity hack. Number 7, team. Whoops. Team. Get yourself a team, hire people, delegate, get people involved, get people to help you, support you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's super, super important. This is something that I had to learn in my life. I actually learned it quite early that I didn't have all the answers. Actually, I don't have all the skills. I'm just really good at helping people find their skills, and I'm going to help them become better and more productive. And that way, I can have, I can delegate some of the things that I got going on. So, team is important. Number 8, I would say learn to say no. Learn to say no. Not every opportunity is a good opportunity, right? And you know what? If you are saying yes to everything, you're gonna be overwhelmed. And like I said, you can't do hundreds of things a day. You can only really do 1 or 2 really great things a day. And so, if my week is filling up and there's someone wants to meet or for whatever reason, I'm gonna push it to the next week or the following week. I gotta learn to say no. No matter how good the opportunity is, I have to learn to say no, and I am working on this. And you know what? It's for the most part, there's a lot of great opportunities that I had to unfortunately say no to, but then I left time for the things that I actually was doing, and I can make the things that I do have even more productive and better. And then number 9, I would go into the goal setting, right? I'm running out of ink here. The goal setting. And, I think is wonderful that every single year, especially now that we're going into December, we all start getting ready for those New Year's resolutions. And I think that the idea of starting a brand new year and having that year being a fresh year and everybody celebrates, the coming of a new year. It's like a universal reset button. I think it's amazing, and I think people setting goals at that time is great. The problem is it's the illusion of time that affects you. You think you have all of this time. You have a whole year to achieve these goals, and so it's like the differences between a marathon and a sprint. If we were to start a marathon right now, what would you do? You would start slow, take your time, you got it. It's for the long term. And so what happens, someone sets the goal, they're really excited, January 1st, they hit the gym or whatever goal it is, and then they're there. And then January 22nd, they can't make it for that weekend, they lose momentum, but don't worry, they're going to pick back up. Now it's March, now they're trying to do it. Now they you know what, life happens, spring break, they go on a trip or whatever. May, oh no, May, summer's coming up, got to get ready for summer. Boom, we're in July. Well, we can't start our goals now, we'll wait for September. September comes. Oh, the kids got to go to school, right? All of these things have to happen. Oh no, we can't start, we'll start in October. Oh, now it's November, but now it's closer to December. But you know what? We're going to put those goals on the list for January 1st, for the end of the year, for New Year's Eve, and have our New Year's resolutions. My friends, this illusion of time makes you waste a lot of time. And so I want to compress time. I want you to have a sense of urgency in your life. Like a sprint, not a marathon, a sprint. If you start a sprint, you start fast and you go all the way to the end. And so instead of having, setting your goals once a year, I want you to do them quarterly. Every 3 months, at the end of the 3 months, have a celebration. Have an end of the quarter celebration, starting a new quarter fresh with fresh new goals, and you need to achieve in that quarter. So now you don't have 1 year, but you have 4 years. While everybody else has 1 year, you get 4. You can get 4 times the things done, because you are now compressing time. If I gave you a mission to paint the house in 2 months, you would probably take 2 months to paint the house. But if you had to paint the house in 3 days, you would do everything possible in order to get that done. That's productivity, because you stop wasting time and you just go for it. It's a sprint because you have 3 months to do it. Think about it. All companies are measured in quarters. Every quarter, you don't want to wait to the end of the year to find out your employees are doing nothing or the business is losing money. And so same thing with you. Every quarter, celebrate like a new year, and that's the new quarter, and do quarter, your quarter goals, and see what you've done, what you've accomplished, and then put that in the rear view mirror, and then reset, and let's go. And so these are some productivity hacks, setting the environment for you to be successful. Taking email completely off your phone and having it on a desktop or somewhere where when you sit down to work, that's when you're going to check your email. I've hired someone to do my social media full time. I'm going to have a distraction iPhone, and I'm going to have my social media stuff, the limited social media stuff that I do. It will be there, and I'm going to leave it right here in the office. So the only time I'm able to check it is while I'm in the office. I'm actually going to have a separate email for high-level people to make sure that at least I have contact throughout the day for high-level people. I don't go to bed with my phone. I think I don't think that's even healthy at all. And you want to make sure you get yourself a team of people that can help you. The more hands you have on deck, the more you can get done. Learn to say no. This is a big one. Learn to say no. Not every opportunity is a good opportunity that you should take on. And of course, that magic phrase, goal setting, and being a master goal setter works. Those New Year's resolutions, they work. But the problem is this illusion of time. You think you have all this time to get it done. I want to create a sense of urgency, and I want you to sprint, not try to go for a marathon. And so what I suggest is that you do it and you review your goals every quarter, just like the end of the year. So the quarter's done, you have a big celebration, pump champagne, even do a countdown, woo! And do your quarter goals, your new goals for that quarter. My good friends, those are 9 little productivity hacks. I know I probably took longer than you thought, or than that I thought. But I'm happy. I'm happy that I got to share that with you. And these are things that I'm working on, right? If you have any productivity hacks or anything that you think I should use for any future videos or whatever, you know what? Write it in the comments down below. I am more than happy to share or include them or even try them, right? I'm always trying to try new things to see and experiment to see if they work. For example, taking email off my phone, I just didn't think it was possible until I did it, and it worked, and it just made me more focused. And I can't even imagine putting email back on my phone. And so these things, they work for me. They may not work for you. Take one or two, take all of them. It really doesn't matter. What I want to know is try them, try one of them or two of them or all of them. And I want you to comment down below. Let me know if it worked. Let me know which ones you tried, and if it worked, come back to this video, comment. If you have an idea you think I should try or something I should add to this list for a future video, comment down below. I will use your idea. If you want to know anything about productivity, creativity, business, anything you want to know, comment down below, because I will take your ideas and I will do a future video. Paul says the time condensing mindset is working. Yes, absolutely. I will definitely even do a video on that. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate to all of you that are on this live right now. It's fun. I'm having a good time building this channel. If you find value here, share it. Share it with your friends. Share this video with people around you, and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification to be notified the next time I'm doing a live. Paul, thank you so much for your comment. And you guys are free to comment and connect with me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I'm there. I want to connect with you. I want to learn all about you. I want us to learn from each other. And we're on this journey together. I'm excited. I'm so excited. And, look out for my next live. Alfonso loves you. And we'll see you all at the top. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment down below, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified the next time we're doing a video. And guess what? Like, share, dislike, I don't care! Let me see how that looks.